Did you know that mishandling an eviction can cost landlords thousands in lost rent and legal fees? As a small, self-managed landlord in Florida, you're not just renting out property, you're running a business. One of the most challenging aspects of this business can be navigating the eviction process when a tenant stops paying rent or breaches their lease. But don't worry, with the right knowledge, you can handle evictions effectively, legally, and with confidence. The importance of knowing the law. In Florida, the eviction process is strictly governed by state law. This means landlords must follow specific steps or risk having their case thrown out of court. For small, self-managed landlords, understanding these steps is crucial to avoid unnecessary delays and expenses. Evictions aren't about personal disputes. They're about enforcing agreements professionally and within the boundaries of the law. Step 1. Know when to start the eviction process. Eviction isn't the first step when a tenant defaults. Begin by trying to resolve the issue amicably. Sometimes, a simple conversation can lead to payment or a mutual agreement to vacate. If this fails, it's time to start the formal process. Common reasons for eviction include non-payment of rent, violating lease terms, damage to the property, staying beyond the lease term without renewal. Step 2. Serve the proper notice. Florida law requires landlords to serve written notice before filing an eviction lawsuit. The type of notice depends on the reason for eviction. 3-day notice. For unpaid rent, giving the tenant 3 business days to pay or vacate. 7-day cure notice. For lease violations, giving the tenant 7 days to fix the issue. 7-day unconditional notice. Used for serious or repeat violations that don't allow a chance to cure. Step 3. File an eviction lawsuit. If the tenant doesn't comply with the notice, you can file a complaint in the county court where the property is located. This step requires submitting forms, paying fees, and ensuring all documents are accurate. Missing information can result in delays. Step 4. Court proceedings. Once filed, the tenant has 5 business days to respond. If they don't, you can request a default judgment. If they contest, a court hearing will determine the outcome. Always bring thorough documentation, including the lease, payment records, and a copy of the eviction notice. Step 5. Writ of possession. If the court rules in your favor, you'll receive a writ of possession. This document allows the sheriff to remove the tenant if they haven't left within 24 hours. Eviction can feel overwhelming, but breaking it into manageable steps demystifies the process. Stay tuned for our video series where we'll walk you through each stage in more detail, share tips to prevent evictions, and discuss ways to screen tenants effectively to reduce future risks. Let's make managing your property smoother, one step at a time.